Hi guys, this is Adrienne Green, Realtor with Sampson Properties, and as you may have noticed in some of my recent videos, I am pregnant, and so of course I am getting the question about what kind of maternity leave I get or I'm taking. And so I wanted to use that question to kind of talk about some of the things that I enjoy about being a realtor. All right, so first off, I, as a realtor, am an independent contractor. I am not a W-2 employee. I do not get W-2 employee benefits. I do not get a certain number of weeks off. All right, I am an independent contractor, and when I work and I make my business, I get paid. All right, so while that doesn't necessarily mean I get a certain amount of time off for maternity leave or anything like that, it means that whenever I face anything in life, I get a lot of personal choice with what I want to do in terms of work. And so there were three specific aspects of this that I wanted to illustrate or highlight in today's video. And so the first is that I do have a lot of autonomy with my schedule or what work I'm going to take. So if I have a potential client who approaches me and is not somebody that I think I would work well with, I don't have to take that client, all right? Or if I want to have a certain amount of time off or go on a trip at a certain time, I have the autonomy that I can do that. Versus people who are in certain jobs might not be able to take trips certain times of the month. You know, if you're dealing with accounting or finance, maybe you can't be away from work during certain times of the month or certain times of the quarter or certain times of the year, right? Like we have all of our accountants, our CPAs are busy pretty much. You know, we're at February right now, so they're busy all the way through April 15th, right? through April 15th. So unlike some other jobs or unlike being an employee of a company, I do have that autonomy to choose when and where I want to work. The second thing I wanted to highlight is that at least in Northern Virginia here, I would say that there's a very helpful culture between different real estate agents, and especially at the brokerage that I'm at, Sampson Properties, there are several colleagues that I have that I can always call on to either fill in for me or do a favor, or I can pay them to do just a certain task. But we have colleagues who are always willing to pitch in and help out with things as needed. So that's something that I appreciate as well, that helps me have the flexibility that I want in this job. And then the third thing I wanted to talk about is, of course, I can always refer business to someone else. So let's say I wanted to take a certain number of weeks off after I had this baby. Any business that came to me that would have to occur during those weeks, I could always refer them to another agent, and I would get a percentage of the eventual deal as a referral fee. So real estate does have that available to real estate agents as well. So those are just a few things that I appreciate about being a real estate agent. You know, to those people who are used to being, you know, W-2 employee of a company with paid time off and all these benefits, it's a very different setup, but I like that it gives me a lot of personal choice. And so again, the three things I highlighted today is that I just have a lot of autonomy with my schedule and when I take work and who I decide to work with. I have helpful colleagues that can pitch in and if need be and take care of something if I am not able to do it. And then we also have pretty good referral fees, so I can always refer business to someone else if it comes at a time or situation when it is not ideal for me to do that work. So that's just a little bit about being a real estate agent that I think is fabulous and that works well for me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get notifications when I make new videos, click that little bell next to the subscribe and you can turn on notifications as well. All right, so thank you so much for your time today. Adrienne Green, Realtor with Sampson Properties. Have a great day.